All right, guys, so we're gonna go over a few drills to work on the hanging knee raise. This in the ACFT is going to be probably one of your more difficult events because it requires a good amount of physical or upper body physical strength. So real quick, just quick demonstration of what it is. They want a alternate grip, which means underhand, overhand, doesn't matter which is which, all right? And they want your knees to make contact, or your elbows to make contact with anywhere between your hip and knee. Okay, so that means that's basically your rep. Okay, so we're gonna break things down a little bit. We're gonna talk about what all this, the primary movers in this are going to be your hip flexors, your lats, your abs. All right, these are the lats, biceps, and those are the main muscles that we're gonna use. But it really is a full body exercise. So here's the way we're gonna isolate to each one of those muscles. First off, the hip flexors you can't really do without your abs. You must engage the abs in order to engage the hip flexors. So that brings us back to that dead or that active hang position, right? So we get into that active hang position. All right, so that's step one. Now your abs should already be engaged, all right? And then we're just gonna tuck. Okay, so this is the hanging knee tuck. All we're doing is bringing our knees up, okay? Under control. Do not use momentum for the hanging knee tuck. If you're doing a knee to chest, you can use momentum, all right? Same active position, all right? But once you get your knees up and you let yourself come down, you can do multiple reps. This might be something you do to do a lot of volume, but you're not doing a lot of control. So volume means a lot of repetitions, all right? But if you're doing controlled reps, you wanna scale down your repetitions because your time under the bar is gonna be much greater still, all right? So that, again, hanging knee tuck, active hang position to start, right? And then strict pull of the knee towards the chest, and then lower back down under control to full active hang again, all right? After that, that's again isolating abs and hip flexors. So now we need to isolate the lats and the biceps. So the way you might isolate the lats is you start in that active hang position, all right? And then you try to pull the bar in front of your face without bending your elbow, okay? That will isolate to just the lat, okay? Just trying to pull the bar in front of your face from the active hang position, all right? The next step, once you pull the bar in front of your face, is to bend your elbows slightly, okay? That will start emphasizing the use of the bicep, all right? So again, active hang position, pulling the bar in front of my face, pulling the bar in front of my face, adding the elbow bend after, okay? And that's basically all the elbow bend you really need, although I will say it's a little easier the higher up you can get to bring that elbow down, because the elbow gets pulled down and as your body gets pulled closer. So again, if I go back to the full movement here and I do that active hang from this movement, pull the bar in front of me, bend the elbows slightly, bring the knees up, I can get a rep, all right? Now I can, if I pull a little higher, don't have to go quite as far with my hip flexors and everything else, okay? But I might burn more energy in the upper body. So we really gotta make sure that we are explosive when we're doing this in the actual PT test, right? Active hang, pull the bar in front of you, bend the elbows, explosively bring those legs up. Okay, so again, full speed. All right, so that is some of the variations that you'll see in the program that will help isolate the movement a little bit and progress you towards the full thing. Stay patient with your bodies here. Don't force anything. If you have any questions, comments below or email in the description.